The topic that we're going to cover is S3 buckets. So let's see what is S3. Buckets comes under the service called S3 in AWS. Let's go ahead and let's look into the concept. What is S3? S3 stands for Simple Storage Service. So it is mainly used for the file storage and not for the block storage. So maybe just to give you a quick example of file storage and block storages, uh, the media storage like photos, documents, they all fall under the file storage category. Whereas block storage is OS image, then database softwares. So these all fall under the block storage. So S3 is mainly used for file storage. It's a file storage service within AWS. Then um, it allows users to store all media formats like photos, videos, songs, documents, etc. Basically, it's mainly used for the uh, file, all types of files. Objects are stored within storage unit called bucket. Right. Buckets are the base units of S3 service. So as I have mentioned, you can't place or upload anything in S3 in a free way. You have to create the bucket first. So when you launch S3 service, you have to create the bucket first, and then within bucket you have to upload your files. Then bucket name should be unique across globe. Right. So even though S3 takes a regional scope, when I say regional scope, for example, if you want to store a media file or storage information in a regional location like Mumbai or London, so the files will be stored in a data center in those particular location. For example, let's say create my if I create my bucket in the region of Mumbai, then my information or whatever I upload into the bucket will also be stored in the Mumbai data center. But the name that I use for my bucket should be unique among the global user. If I pick a name, the same name cannot be picked by anyone across the globe for their S3 buckets. So S3, their main feature is they should have unique names across the globe. And then S3 is a regional service. Yeah, as I have mentioned, it is a regional service, but bucket name has global scope. Bucket name cannot be repeating for two users, right? So to summarize, S3 is a simple storage service in Amazon Cloud. It's one of their most important and it's like backbone of many websites. It's one of the most important service. It's a storage service in Amazon Cloud, and then its base units are buckets, and bucket name should be unique across globe. Creating a bucket and uploading files. We will also look into all the steps involved in this. Anyhow, I will just quickly run through the steps. Select the region where bucket needs to be created. You need to select the geographical location like Mumbai, London, or North Virginia, anything. Okay, you have to select the geographical location region. S3 can't be used without buckets. Yes, as I have mentioned, you can't um, upload the documents or media files in a free way into S3. You have to create the bucket and everything must be placed inside the bucket. Create a bucket with default settings. Name must be unique. Don't uncheck block all public access option. Okay, right. So earlier Amazon was actually not doing this. Amazon by default was not blocking the public access, but due to many security issues and due to many security concerns as well raised on top of the service, Amazon has decided to go ahead and enable this by default. So when you create your bucket, you must be able to see this option, block all public access. That is, uh, your uh, your bucket will not be accessible for public domain during creation. But if you want to open your bucket for public usage, then you have to uncheck those check boxes, block all public access, and then you must go expose that to public usage. It's generally not recommended. I mistakenly opened one of my bucket for public usage, and I had to lose 40 rupees in my billing. Then click create to then create a bucket. Please okay, use upload option within bucket. So that's it. So it's very simple. You need to select the location. With default settings, you can create the bucket and then go ahead and upload the files. Right. So that's it for this lecture. Along with this walkthrough, we will also look into the steps involved in the bucket creation. Thank you. So stay ahead for the hands-on as well. Thank you so much.